What's up YouTube, it's Elijah Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K24 New Gen Rec Center gameplay video. And in today's video we are on the 6'11" inside the arc finisher, and as you can see we have just received a 2K build maker creator logo. So big shout out to everybody at 2K for making this possible. It is super cool to say that I have an official build in the game, and I appreciate all the support that I've gotten throughout the years. This is not possible without any of you guys. I'm so glad you guys enjoy my content, you guys tune in. It's still crazy to me that I even get 5 views, 10 views, whatever it may be. I appreciate every single one of them, and I appreciate every single one of you. So big shout out to you guys as well for making this happen. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to get one of these creator logos. So I can't thank you guys enough, and I can't thank the people at 2K enough for giving me this opportunity to represent them and to have a creator logo. So of course, with getting this logo, I had to drop some more gameplay with the 6'11" inside the arc finisher. I'm not sure why I didn't make him look like Giannis before. This is a very good Giannis Antetokounmpo type build, and probably from here on out I am going to keep making this build look like Giannis and make it my official Giannis Antetokounmpo build. So I hope you guys enjoy this build as much as I have. Easily one of the most fun builds that I've made this year. The 94 driving dunk with the elite contact dunks, being able to shot create from the mid-range, stretch the floor. Still got great defense. You can play 5v5 and 3v3 with this build. It is a ton of fun. But first we will go over the attributes of this build, and then of course we will get into the Rec Center gameplay. So if you want to make the build, this full build video will be linked in the outro of this video. Just make sure you click about 10 seconds before, let it play, and it should pop up for you to click on, and then you can go ahead and create this monster of a center build. So we do get a 60 close shot again, so you pretty much, if you're under the net, you have to activate the standing dunk meter, and with an 80 standing dunk you still do get pro standing big man contact dunks, which is nice, but the 94 driving dunk to get those elite driving contact dunks are super nasty. And of course we get an 80 driving layup, so we can get Hall of Fame pro touch to go with this build as well too. And in slashing takeover or Mamba mentality, this build is a unstoppable force driving to the paint. And of course an 82 mid-range and a 76 3 ball, so you can still shot create from the mid-range, stretch the floor from anywhere in the corners especially. And of course with an 82 mid-range shot that will give us a little bit better jump shot releases to use. And of course we will get into the jump shot after this as well too. Only a 57 free throw on this build. I had to sacrifice something. Again, you can still probably make about 60 to 70% of your free throws, so it's not like you can't make them, but it is a little bit inconsistent at times. An 86 pass accuracy, so we can get that gold break starter badge, which is extremely nice to have on a center build, especially to go with that 92 defensive rebound with gold rebound chaser. You can come down with the rebounds, hold X or A depending on what console you're on, chuck that ball down the court and get some nice easy fast break outlet assists. And a 67 ball handle and a 62 speed with ball in order to get the big driver badge, which is extremely nasty. And again, if you are a dribble head and you know how to dribble and sauce up with the lower ball handle and speed with ball rating like this, you can really create some nasty clips with that 76 3 ball, 82 mid-range, or the 94 driving dunk. And especially in Mamba mentality or playmaking takeover, you will be flying up and down the court, and you can go coast to coast with that 92 defensive rebound. So I am a veteran too, so that is why you're seeing +2 to all my defensive stats, and that makes this build even more OP. So if you're not a veteran too, you still get that 74 interior defense for bronze post lockdown, and you only do have a 72 strength. So if somebody has a 90+ strength build with 90+ post control, it can be tough at times. You will get drop stepped and post spin, and it can be very difficult at times, but you will definitely have the speed advantage over them on the other end, and you still have silver anchor, so you can recover and get some blocks on them as well. The 68 perimeter defense, I absolutely love this for silver off-ball pest. One of my favorite defensive badges this year. It just helps for stopping cutters to the rim, even the 3-point line, just getting nice and bumpy with them and preventing a nice clean cut. Unfortunately, I had to sacrifice a steal so we don't get a steal, but that 87 block to get that silver anchor, which is definitely a nice sweet spot for this build. And I do get +2 to that, so an 89 block, and if I activate defensive takeover or Mamba mentality, I will get a 99 block on this build at veteran 2 in takeover. So extremely nasty. Only a 57 offensive rebound. Again, for my playstyle, I do like to stretch the floor, so quite often I will be hanging out on the perimeter, and I don't find the offensive rebound as effective unless you are on an inside type of build. But again, this build is a slasher type of build with that 94 driving dunk. But as you've seen in some of the mixtapes and in the gameplay coming up, the putbacks on this build are still very nasty. And of course the 92 defensive rebound, so we can get gold rebound chaser, and that 7'9" wingspan. You can come down with with the rebounds, no problem. You can also help you block shots with that 7'9" wingspan. And of course, one of my favorite parts about this build as well, at 6'11", basically 7 feet tall, a 73 speed, 68 excel. So we are super athletic with it, especially in takeover or Mamba mentality. An 83 speed and 78 acceleration. You can really cook up, get up and down the court if you need to get back on defense, or you can go coast to coast like I was talking about. It is a ton of fun. Probably the biggest downfall of this build is the strength, only at 72. But again, if you want more strength, you have to sacrifice the speed. And speed is a very great intangible to have. Getting up and down the court as quick as you can, it definitely helps. So there are some bad matchups for this build. If you do run into some maybe 7'1", 7'2", 6'7", 6'8" that have those 90 plus strength, they can get pretty bumpy with this build, so they can be tough at times. But for the most part, you still got that 82 mid-range. You can create something from the mid-range. You still got an 84 driving dunk and 80 driving layup, so you can really sauce up, cook up, get in your bag, keep them guessing, and still be able to score. And we need an 82 vertical to match the 94 driving dunk in order to get those elite driving contact dunks. And last but not least, a 92 stamina. And the jump shot for this build, if you are a returning subscriber, you guys already know Jonathan Isaac base. I've been using this base the whole year. It is the smoothest to me. It fits my natural timing the best. I've been absolutely loving this base, and I absolutely love the Tim Duncan for upper release 1 or just one of the releases. Tim Duncan has a very high release point, and personally I think high release points are a bit easier to time and have a better visual cue. But again, if you use something different that you like and it's more, it fits your natural timing better, go ahead and use that, whatever fits you best. But we are on 100% speed, 82% Tim Duncan, and 18% on Jaren Jackson Jr. A release height, A release speed, B+ defensive immunity, and a D+ timing stability. You can turn down the speed 1 tick and get a little bit more timing stability if you wish. That's totally up to you, and you can mix up the blending a little bit different, however you like. But for this build, this is the mix that I was using and have been successful with. If you guys would like to check out the full animations, check out the full build video, which will be linked in the outro. Like I said earlier, just click about 10 seconds before the outro, let it play, and it should pop up for you to click on and watch. So now that we've ran through the build and the jump shot for this build, let's get into the gameplay. All right, so here we've got a 36 point, 11 rebound, 4 assists, 3 steal, and 2 block gameplay on 16 of 21 shooting and 4 of 8 from 3-point land. And in this gameplay, we are matched up against a 6'9" glass cleaning lockdown, and it looks like he made his player look a little bit like Dennis Rodman. Now, Dennis Rodman wasn't quite 6'9", but regardless, Dennis is gonna have a little bit of a tough game this game. We absolutely go off for this 36 points, doing a little bit of everything, and it shows you guys exactly why I love this build so much. One of the most fun builds that I have used this year, and I had to make it as my official NBA 2K creator build. Just the whole package that you get with this build, the elite driving contact dunks, you got the amazing pass accuracy, which you will show off later on. You can stretch the floor with it. You can still get big man contact dunks with the 80 standing dunk as well. Hall of Fame Pro Touch, you can still finish nice layups. You even got some ball handling. You got gold rebound chaser, silver anchor, all the works, and enough speed and athleticism. Again, the biggest downfall of this build for sure is the strength. So if you are matched up against like a 6'7", a 6'8", even 9 or 10, whatever it might be, that has some high perimeter defense and a high strength, it can be a little bit tough at times. But if you are matched up against like a 7'1" or 7'2" that has the strength, you do have a pretty nice advantage against them with the speed on this build. That's one of the things I love most about this build too, is the speed. You're basically 7 feet tall at 6'11", so you have a very tall frame. You got that max wingspan as well. You can get very lanky and glitchy with it. It also helps for blocks like this, getting absolutely cheesy with it. But again, even the 87 block, it's a nice sweet spot. And of course, you guys know the putbacks on this build are absolutely insane. I love this build so much. It is so much fun. And again, a great inside-outside game. I hit so many outside shots. He thought I was going to shoot there. You can blow by them easy. Use that dunk meter, or you can just hold square for an open dunk just to make sure that you do finish it. Because sometimes on the open drives, and the open dunk meters, the meters are small, so it can be very frustrating at times. But again, here we get a bunch of nice fast break outlet assists, showing off that 86 pass accuracy, but beautiful ball movement right here, finding the open on the wing. And again, just how do you guard this build? It is so tough. You can become a shot creator from the mid-range, as you guys seen at the very start of this video. You can spot up from the three-pointer, you can drive in and dunk on people, and of course the defense is absolutely amazing on this build as well too. High 60s perimeter defense, you can get nice contests. If you get switched on to a guard, you can still stay in front of them, and of course in Mamba mentality, it makes this build absolutely OP as well. Almost accidentally pulling up with a fading 3 as well too, but you guys know you can hit that, especially in Mamba mentality or sharpshooting takeover. Again, this build just has the whole package, showing off a nice 36 points, and we needed all of those 36 points as we pretty much come from behind in the fourth quarter, slowly chipping away at the lead the entire game. A 3-point game, 69-66, and bang! Put us up 5. The nasty mid-range fadeaway to ice the game, get us up 5. They do get a timely steal right here. They could win the game, but a little bit of a spoiler alert, we get the steal there, come out with the win. They start flopping, they can't believe it. We complete the nasty comeback with the official creator build from myself, the 6'11" inside the arc finisher. Super fun build. I hope you guys enjoyed this build as much as I do. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you all so much for the support. Wouldn't have happened without you guys, and I greatly appreciate it. So again, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub if you're new. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.